Hello and welcome to the Fayetteville Public Library and the first in our Mountain Street stage performances. Ashtyn Barbaree is an internationally touring Americana singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist from Fayetteville, Arkansas. She was just named Arkansas Americana Artist of the Year, congratulations, and has been the opening act for a range of talents such as Alexandra Kay, Mike Maines, Jason Boland and the Stragglers, William Clark Green, Arkansas, and Adeem the Artist. She also performed at the Walmart AMP Underground VIP Lounge. This Mountain Street stage performance will feature songs from her latest album, Sent Through the Ceiling, as well as music from her first full-length album, Better Luck Next Time. Before you leave, please consider filling out a program evaluation form at the back. These evaluation forms allow us to develop more programs like this. Please help me welcome Ashtyn Barbaree.
Good afternoon, you guys. Thanks so much for coming to the library. I think I played my first show in this room in 2011. So it's really nice to be back here, all grown up. So this first song is a pretty new song I wrote for an arts podcast out of Little Rock NPR called Arts and Letters. But it's a really cool podcast where they hire a musician, they'll send us a book, and they interview an author and then have me write songs about the book and kind of intertwine it for a show. So this song's called I Miss That Feeling, and it's about looking back on whenever you were younger and you had kind of like your parents and family always looking out for you, and sometimes when you grow up, you miss that feeling a little bit. Down steepest hill in town, trusted the world to hold me up, it always did. Cars stopping, dogs barking, I'm invincible today. If you had the chance to, would you trade it all? Lessons you've learned for the peace of mind we had back then. Looking back, I know there was someone keeping me safe. May not have noticed, but I miss that feeling. I miss that feeling. I miss that feeling. I miss that feeling. We spent hours hiding acorns for the squirrels. Wonder if they ever found them, or if they grew a tiny forest in the hollow of a red oak tree. If you had the chance to, would you trade it all? The lessons you've learned for the peace of mind we had back then. Looking back, I know there was someone keeping me safe. May not have noticed, but I miss that feeling. I miss that feeling. I miss that feeling. I miss that feeling. You don't have to hold the worries of the world. It's not on your shoulders anymore. Take this breath, hold my hand. We don't have to understand it now. If you had the chance to, would you trade it all, the lessons you've learned, for the peace of mind we had back then? Looking back, I know there was someone keeping me safe. May not have noticed then, but I miss that feeling. Looking back, I know there was someone keeping me safe. May not have noticed then, but sometimes I miss that feeling. Thank y'all so much. This next song is one on the new record. It's called Lost in Your Eyes. And this one, it was really interesting. If you've heard the album or listened to it afterwards and kind of hear what these songs sound like with the full band, I started writing. I went into this album recording process thinking I was going to make a stripped down record. And then before I knew it, I was writing like string arrangements and texting people asking like who plays bass clarinet or bassoon. Like it got so complicated really quick because I just started like dreaming up stuff. And this was the first album where I felt like I understood the songs and understood what I wanted enough where I was able to do this. So I had some friends play like cello and bass, like string arrangements on this song. So if you get a chance to check it out online, this next one's called Lost in Your Eyes. Lights go out, the sky comes down, I feel a teardrop on my head. Silent words in your arms, like the storm that's rolling in. The wind surrounds us, I don't wanna let you go. Lost in your eyes, time stands still. Nothing else matters, who's to say it ever will. In this moment, it's you and me. With your hand in mine, we'll drift away into the night. Watch you walk across the floor, your shadow falls behind. You take a chance, reach for my hand, we dance to pass the time. The candlelight surround us, I don't wanna let you go. Lost in your eyes, time stands still. Nothing else matters, who's to say it ever will. In this moment, it's you and me. With your hand in mine, we'll drift away. Thank y'all so much. And this is my friend Cody Lucas playing lead guitar. Yay! So this next song is called 2 a.m. Shadow. I wrote it with my friend Joel Robertson. And the music industry, you know, it's always changing. And something kind of interesting about this song is it started out as like a 45-second idea. And I put it on TikTok. And then once people responded, I was like, well, I guess now I have to finish the song. So that's a kind of interesting new world. I wouldn't say every song that I write that happens to, but that was a kind of unique situation, I think, like to just try out a little piece of a song and see what happens. So after a good response on this one, I decided to finish it out. And I hope you don't relate to this song. I hope we're all past it. What's our love mean after all of this? You say you'll come around, but you move slowly. I held your head in my hands through the night. I remember every word, look in your eyes. What a week was there, a miscommunication. I don't want to be your 2 a.m. shadow. I'm not your place to go, and no one picks up the phone. Don't try to tell me to my head. Do you change your mind a lot? Was this just not what you thought it'd be? 'Cause I'd like to meet your friends someday. You act like it's not true that we drank and we laughed until 2. I didn't put my heart on the line just to fall within uncertain lines. I held your head in my hands through the night. I remember every word, look in your eyes. What a week was there, a miscommunication. I don't want to be your 2 a.m. shadow. I'm not your place to go, and no one picks up the phone. I used to fall asleep looking into your eyes. Now I'm lucky to know that you're alright. What a week was there, a miscommunication. I don't want to be your 2 a.m. shadow. I'm not your place to go, and no one picks up the phone. Don't try to tell me to my head. Do you change your mind a lot? Or was this just not what you thought it'd be? 'Cause I'd like to meet your friends someday. Thank you so much. So I've been performing music full-time since I was about 13 years old. And I started playing in bars in Fayetteville and Southern Missouri. And When I wasn't on stage, they would make me sit outside sometimes. Or sometimes I would get there and they'd be like, oh, we didn't realize you were so young. You actually aren't allowed to play tonight. So it was always exciting to see what would happen. But along with that, I've traveled a lot across the U.S. and since 2018, a lot to Europe as well, and a lot of traveling by myself, like foreign country or across the U.S., just me and my guitar and my little car and stuff. So driving through the night a lot between shows, I get the opportunity to reflect and stuff like that. And this next song is called Along for the Ride. And I wrote this after a conversation with my dad where he was like, what do you think about when you're driving through the night? You know, I call him and my mom all the time when I'm driving to like keep me company. It'll be like 2 a.m. Thankfully, my dad's on Alaska time, so he's like a couple hours earlier. But anyway, so this was kind of the response to my dad's question. You ask me what I think about when I'm driving through the night. It's everything I've ever done, how I can't make it right. I hold my breath, hold on tight till you hold me in your arms tonight. Through the tunnel, exit signs while the headlights kiss the yellow lights. And the distance in between where I am and where I want to be. It's a long, long way from here. It's a long, long way from here. But don't mind. I'm along for the ride. Lebanon, Missouri, still a painful place to drive. I wasn't ready to tell you goodbye. I used to have the mile marker memorized. We can't talk anymore, but I see you in your sister's eyes. There's a difference in between who I am and who I used to be. And it's a long, long way from here. It's a long, long way from here. But don't mind. I'm along for the ride. All these different situations fill my mind with heavy questions. And it's a long, long way from here. And it's a long, long way from here. But don't mind. No, don't mind. I'm along for the ride. Thank y'all so much. I heard there was a wind chime thing going on right now, so thank you for coming here. And I don't blame you if you got to go make your wind chime too, but thanks for... all I'm saying is you had choices, and I appreciate you being in here. So in this set today, I'm going to play one cover song, and that will be this next one. There's a young artist from the UK who's one of my favorites right now. And she's been doing really well in the Americana scene, and I just absolutely love her songwriting. And so I've been throwing this song into my sets, but it's called What Am I Here For? And she's someone I started listening to a couple years ago, and I'm just really impressed. And I want more people to know about her songs. And then I'll go back to mine. That was sequin. I wanted to say that I adore the way I felt, and we always knew more. Is it any wonder I try? Is it any wonder I try? 'Cause I thought we were so much more. And I thought you wanted what I want, so completely I did fall. If I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? If I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? Started looking to your eyes, so I looked to follow. Started looking to your eyes, so I looked to follow. Started looking to your eyes, so I looked to follow your eyes, your eyes. You know she was in between, something out of heaven and a holy dream. Is it any wonder I cry? Is it any wonder I cry? 'Cause I thought we were so much more. And I thought you wanted what I want, so completely I did fall. If I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? If I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? Thank y'all so much. I think the last show I played in here was, I was dressed up like a fairy, and I was entertaining toddlers, and I thought it was a good idea to bring, like, little fairy wands, and they all started, like, hitting each other. And then the piano was out, and, like, they were trying to climb on the piano, and then I had a cup of water, and everyone's putting their hands in it, and I was like, this is wild. And it's actually, I found out later that, like, the whole, like, I was mic'd up, and I was, like, at the end, I was like, oh my gosh, this was insane. And they're like, you're still on, like, your mic is still on, and we're also live on YouTube. And so it was just like kind of, it's nice to be up here and it not be like, I didn't bring any weapons for children. Yeah, we don't have any fairy wands, no fairy wands, but I was just thinking about that because that's what happened last time I was standing right here. But I had a tutu on. So if you've met me before, you've probably heard me talk about the House of Songs. It's like a nonprofit organization that's helped out me a lot over the years. Like back in 2018, they helped get me to Europe for the first time, kind of representing our region, and they've paired me with like songwriters from around the world to help me become a better songwriter and also meet creatives and stuff like that. And this next song was written at the House of Songs in Ashtyn. So it's like this magical house where they send musicians and they feed us and take care of us. So we just get to focus on being creative. And it's really nice. But I wrote this with a girl named Jane Ellen Bryant, who she's kind of in like the alternative pop, indie pop scene in Austin, Texas. I know she's been doing pretty well lately, but this song's called Changes, and at the time, one of us was moving in with a boy for the first time, and so we were talking about like, just like changes with life, but also, you know, everyone has like kind of seasons of going through things, so that's some of the inspiration for this song, and you'll hear some pretty heavy inspiration from her songwriting style. I think this one definitely stands out, like separate from my typical writing.
Taking names, mixing treasure with the pain. You make it easy, step into reality, pulling nails and send the bell. Can't you see the changes? Changes, can you feel it now? Changes. Sky's clear, so sincere. Take a stroll to the unknown. Baby, mache is self-restraint. Can't escape what they're gonna say. Brush off my shoulder, just getting to know ya. These colorful shoes with shifting blues. Can't you see the changes? Time. Do you know what you're after? Or is this a disaster? Changes. Changes. Can you feel it now? Changes. Are you here?
Thank you. And because my bandmates always ask what I'm saying at the end, it's really high pitch, and so it's very hard to pronounce, but it's saying, are you in or out? Because like I've had people play a bunch of shows with me and be like, "What are you saying?" It's hard to pronounce up there sometimes. So this next song was released on my second record that was called Better Luck Next Time, which was true. I did have much better luck on the next record. But this song, Rhythm of the Road, it's kind of about the ups and downs of being a full-time musician because, I mean, you can play like some really rough gigs. Like I have like horror stories, like private event horror stories I won't even share. But also like playing in rowdy bars and really people are there just really wanting to like, they would rather sing karaoke or something than you be singing at them. And then sometimes you play for beautiful rooms like this where people kind of come and open up their hearts and they're like, okay, let's see kind of what these songs are about and like thoughtfully listen. And the days and shows like this are kind of like what keeps us going. So I appreciate it. But that's kind of what this song's about, Rhythm of the Road. And I still love it. Even after a bad night, I'm like, well, gotta keep going. Packing up under the bar lights, guitar in its case, done for the night. Johnny yelling, better luck next time. A lady walks up, but in a coat. She said, I just want to thank you for what you wrote. And thank you, stranger, for opening your heart when the rhythm of the road can be so hard. It'll lift you up, it'll lay you down, finding a home from town to town. I've found where I belong. Pulling over under the street lights, only car on the road, it's the middle of the night. Should've learned my lessons last time. I wake up with the sunlight, face the glass, looking inside, asking me if everything's alright. And thank you, stranger, for opening your heart when the rhythm of the road can be so hard. It'll lift you up, it'll lay you down, finding a home from town to town. I've found where I belong. And thank you, stranger, for opening your heart when the rhythm of the road can be so hard. It'll lift you up, it'll lay you down, finding a home from town to town. I've found where I belong. I found where I belong. Thank you all so much. So, I guess over the past couple years, I've kind of gotten into like also attending like artist residencies and stuff like that. And I had the opportunity to go to a writing residency like just north of New York City. And I was with like choreographers and playwrights, and there is a lot of different types of artists, and we all, even though we're in different disciplines, have a lot to learn from each other. So I got to like spend a day making like paper mache lanterns, and I went to like different little classes and stuff. But one of them that was my favorite was we walked into a room and they had a bunch of news headlines on a table, and you picked up a news headline and then wrote like a short story about it. And naturally for me, I made it into like a dramatic song. But it was dramatic because the news headline I picked up from Lincoln, Nebraska was that a woman caught her apartment on fire burning love letters. And so I was like, okay, this is great. Like, what did the letter say? And stuff like this. And I started kind of thinking about like the most dramatic things that I had ever seen or heard of, or that my friends had experienced, and kind of put it into a song. And I was writing it kind of like as a silly song, and people ended up liking it. So I don't know what to say about that, but yeah, I mean, another song I hope you don't relate to, you know.
I got to thinking about the letter where he misspelled my name. I should know better. I wish I knew what I know now. 'Cause when it all goes up in flames, broken glass across the floor, I thought you wanted me, but you wanted more. Should have taken the stairs. I caught you staring, you said you just liked her hair. I could do better, never. I wish I knew what I know now. 'Cause when it all goes up in flames, broken glass across the floor, I thought you wanted me, but you wanted more. Cause when it all goes up in flames, broken glass across the floor, I thought you wanted me, but you wanted more.
Thank you so much. So this next one is called What We've Become, and it's kind of another one about like kind of balancing the ups and downs, but being thankful for where you are today, no matter what the journey was to get there. It's called What We've Become, and I had, if you guys like the band Arkansas, I had Adams Collins play some banjo on this song on the album, which I really loved. It's the closing track, and he plays banjo in a very pleasant way that I think, even if it's not your favorite instrument, you'll appreciate the tone that I don't know, he just has a very unique way of playing. I really like it. This is What We've Become.
I love what we've become. I wouldn't give it to anyone. The older we get, the younger we act. When you're dealt a heavy hand, you grow up fast. It's beyond your control. It's not your fault. Just letting go unties the knot. Could have been born in another state. I could have been given a different name. But somehow I managed to make it here. When the clouds come rolling in, you just start again. It's beyond your control. It's not your fault. Just letting go unties the knot. I know it breaks your heart when you think you played a part, and you know I've been there too. It's beyond your control. It's not your fault. Just letting go unties the knot. It's beyond your control. It's not your fault. Just letting go unties the knot.
Thank you so much. This next song is called Sent Through the Ceiling, and it's the title track off my new record. And this song is about making a life-changing decision, and it kind of creates chaos for a little bit, but it was a really good idea. So.
I'm glad I didn't stay. And I hope you find the one. I want you to see in him what you couldn't find in me. And I never will forget. Do you remember me? 'Cause I remember you. I'm starting over, falling, I'm sent through the ceiling. Can you tell me again? I don't know if I believe it. We're moving forward, no longer just treading water. Can you feel me when I'm holding you? Do you believe it? With you I have found what was gone for so long. Wherever I'm supposed to be, I'm letting you take the lead. Our future's all I see. And I found just what I wanted. The light you shine upon my heart, it captures me. And we're just getting started. The space we share will grow with time and set us free. We're getting older, falling, I'm sent through the ceiling. Can you tell me again? I don't know if I believe it. We're moving forward, no longer just treading water. Can you feel me when I'm holding you? Do you believe it? With you I have found what was gone for so long. Baby, I'm a little bit lost. We're all a little bit crazy, but don't try to say it's wrong. The love we have completes me. I'm starting over, falling, I'm sent through the ceiling. Can you tell me again? I don't know if I believe it. We're moving forward, no longer just treading water. Can you feel me when I'm holding you? Do you believe it? With you I have found what was gone for so long. We're getting older, falling, I'm sent through the ceiling. Can you tell me again? I don't know if I believe it. We're moving forward, no longer just treading water. Can you feel me when I'm holding you? Do you believe it? With you I have found what was gone for so long.
Thank you so much. So recently, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there was an interesting thing in Bentonville called the Songwriter Program, and they put musicians who don't know how to ride bikes on very expensive bikes, and they videoed us, and then we wrote songs about our experience. So for me, this experience was all about getting out of my comfort zone and not knowing what I was doing. So I wrote a song called Wire in the Wind with my friend Shannon Wurst about it. But how this project worked was we did a bike ride on one Saturday, and then we wrote the songs and then performed them at Fresh Grass Festival, which was pretty major. So we went up there with our brand new songs, and this was the song that I played.
Wake up, play it safe, but today is not the same. I'm a bird on a wire in the wind. Hands up, hearts high, showing up with honest eyes. Open door, unknown, never been here before. I'm on a wire in the wind. Barefoot on the grass, ready for a change. Growing into who I am. Piecemeal the odds and ends until I feel steady again. I'm not who I thought I'd be by now. I outgrew the choices that I made. Heads up, hearts high, showing up with honest eyes. Open door, unknown, never been here before. I'm on a wire in the wind.
Thank you. That's the newest song I've got, for sure. So this next song is about a city where I fell in love. It's called Copenhagen, Denmark. I highly recommend going to Copenhagen and falling in love. It's a beautiful place, especially in Christmas time.
I know you're tired stuck at the airport, I was crying on the phone. You knew just what to say when I couldn't fake it anymore. You were hiding in the open, right in front of me, and I never saw you coming. When I'm with you, it's not always summertime, but I'll stick beside you, honey, rain or shine. When we're apart, darling, I lose my mind, counting every moment till your hands are back in mine. When I'm with you, it feels like summertime.
Thank you so much. After this next song, there's going to be a nice break. So if you need to go run around, go make a wind chime, move around a little, get some water, whatever. So after this one, you'll be free for a second. And you can come back if you'd like. That would be nice, but you don't have to. I won't call you out by name. But, this next song I'm planning to release at some point later this year. I just released my third album in October, but I'm thinking before the end of the year to get out 3 singles, and this will be one of them. I was just in the UK. I had the opportunity to perform some shows over there, and I was a finalist in a contest in March. So I was over in London playing, and while I was there, I had the opportunity to collaborate with some British songwriters, and I wrote and recorded this song. So there's 2 girls from Northwest Arkansas singing on it, and 2 British girls, and it sounds really lovely. It was kind of fun. In the studio, they were kind of imitating my accent, and I guess I didn't realize until I'm hearing like someone with a British accent trying to sing like me, like exactly how I say like get to know ya, like like that's not very British sounding. So it was really sweet. They imitated my accent on the song, but it's called Get to Know You, and this is about wanting to know someone on a deeper level that you maybe should have a long time ago. So if that's like a friend or a family member or something like that, and there's been distance, and you're finally getting to know them on a personal, deeper level.
I don't know the sound of your laughter or the stories you don't tell, but I think about it sometimes and wonder if you do as well. Would you even recognize me? Would I be a stranger in the crowd? Do you see yourself in my reflection? What do we do about it now? Some nights I try to imagine what it would be like to meet you now. I wanna get to know you like the back of my hands. Trace the pieces that I missed, fill the gaps, rewrite the plans. We don't have to know the answers or where we're gonna start, just something to hold on to that reminds us who we are. wake up like nothing happened, like we've known each other all along. Laugh at things we thought were hopeless, we were never that far gone. Some nights I try to imagine what it would be like to meet you now. I wanna get to know you like the back of my hands. Trace the pieces that I missed, fill the gaps, rewrite the plans. We don't have to know the answers or where we're gonna start, just something to hold on to that reminds us who we are. Some nights I try to imagine what it would be like to meet you now. I wanna get to know you like the back of my hands. Trace the pieces that I missed, fill the gaps, rewrite the plans. We don't have to know the answers or where we're gonna start, just something to hold on to that reminds us who we are.
Thank y'all so much. My name's Ashtyn Barbaree, and this is Cody Lucas. We're going to take a short break. It'll be 15 minutes, and then we'll have some more music. If you like what you heard today and you want to support, I have my latest record on vinyl, and I also have all sorts of little shirts. Right now, this might be more information than you need to know, but my van broke down, and once I sell all of my shirts, I can get a new vehicle. So I average like 40,000 miles on a vehicle per year, and so it's a tricky industry to be in on my car. So we'll be right back. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I figured if I started tuning, I'd be like. Now we can play anything. Start over.
I let you back in over and over. How much forgiveness do you need? I haven't buried nothing. I remember everything, mostly things that I don't want to see. My greatest strength is my greatest weakness. I'm starting over all the time. If you think you love me, then you don't know me. The trouble is neither do when you're kissing all the girls out in Colorado. Do you ever call them by my name? Or do you call them darling? Or tell them that you love them? You wait to find your life rearranged. My greatest strength is my greatest weakness. I'm starting over all the time. If you think you love me, then you don't know me. The trouble is neither do When you awake, if you look to the east, I'll be the wings upon the dawn. I'm your great forgiver, but I remember everything, even when the best of us is gone. My greatest strength is my greatest weakness. I'm starting over all the time. If you think you love me, you don't know me. The trouble is neither do I. My greatest strength is my greatest weakness. I'm starting over all the time. If you think you love me, you don't know me. The trouble is neither do I. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to go back and play one of the first songs that I wrote. It's called Not Today. And I was in college and I had a crush on my neighbor.
And we were watching the sunset one time and hanging out. And he was like, hey, will you help me propose to my ex-girlfriend? And I was like, oh, sure, I would love to. So I wrote a song about, it's called Not Today, but it's kind of about the timing of things sometimes. Like sometimes you meet the right people at the wrong time, or maybe don't communicate that you're into them or something. But I wrote this when I was like 16.
Sitting on the front porch, waiting for the sun to rise. You look across your front porch, a lover in disguise. Maybe we were meant to be, but not today. I tried to tell you a million times, but couldn't find a way. Then you told me the best of things are better left untouched. I hope you're happy with her. Know that I'm still around. I'll be sitting on my front porch when she comes to town. Maybe we were meant to be, but not today. I tried to tell you a million times, but couldn't find a way. Then you told me the best of things are better left untouched. Maybe we were meant to be, but not today. I tried to tell you a million times, but couldn't find a way. Then you told me the best of things are better left untouched.
Thank you. So my very first EP, it was actually the first 6 songs I wrote. None of them had any revisions. None were excluded, and so it's kind of interesting, like little sample of like the first 6 songs I thought of. This next one is also from that first EP, and it's called Little Darlin'. And at the time, I was kind of like, it was a song written to my younger self, and I think my mom connected to it a lot because I was, recognizing. Sometimes when you're a teenager, like, I know me and my mom sometimes would get into it and stuff, and then when she would say things, like, I knew she was right, and then it took me a while to, like, appreciate that on a deeper level. So I wrote this when I was 16.
Little darling, don't you slam the door. Don't you know it's not what they're for? 'Cause I tried so hard to make things right. Little darling, don't you lose the fight. Oh, my love, things weren't always what we made them to be. Oh, my love, one day you will be as strong as me. Little darling, don't forget to breathe. Rest is coming just like you need. 'Cause I tried so hard to make things right. Little darling, don't you lose the fight. Oh, my love, things weren't always what we made them to be. Oh, my love, one day you will be as strong as me. Little darling, don't you shed a tear. Winter's coming to keep your loved ones near. 'Cause I tried so hard to make things right. Little darling, don't you lose the fight. Oh, my love, things weren't always what we made them to be. Oh, my love, one day you will be as strong as me.
Thank you. So that was like some of the really early songs. Now I'm going to go to the second record, which I was still pretty young writing these, but a little more grown up. It's in the key of D. Maybe. If you're a musician, if there's any musicians out here, I play all of my songs in many different keys, and so my sweet bandmates have to put up with that. Because you never know. I'm trying to do it correctly. But this song's about the resilience of being a kid when you fall and you get grass stains on your knees, and like finding that resilience as an adult whenever you have bigger issues that come up. Fences and broken trees, where we used to be, falling down, learning how to breathe. I'm getting up, I've got grass stains on my knees. I'm getting tough now, like you won't believe.
be replaced. I never took the easy way. I'm getting up, I've got grass stains on my knees. I'm getting tough now, like you won't believe. I'm getting up, I've got grass stains on my knees. I'm getting tough now, like you won't believe. If you could see me like how I'm getting up. If you could see me like how I'm getting tough.
Yeah. Oh, it was an A. I just told him the wrong key. That's even worse. I thought it was in D. I wrote that song with a guy from Australia, and there's one line in it, and we were talking about like skipping rocks, and he said skimming, and we kept that in, but that's just like a word from Australia. So instead of skipping rocks, you're skimming them. Skimming the rocks. Maybe we could do. I know. JJ and Enzo, I'm so glad y'all are here. You're here. Thanks for hanging out. That's awesome. Yeah, that was a sweet one. Yeah, I should sing some of the more early ones. Yeah. Yeah, no heartbreak. They don't know yet. Okay. On the run.
dancing dress is my disguise. I'm left alone with these thoughts on my own. Will you miss me when I'm gone? We didn't have much, but enough was alright with me. No, we didn't have much, but enough was alright with me.
Thank you so much. I wrote that with my friend Bonnie Montgomery. I don't know if you've listened to her, but she's become a really good friend of mine. Started off as a co-writer and mentor, and she's even given me some vocal lessons, which is really sweet because we always have room to grow. So I don't know, I enjoy playing that song because it reminds me of her. I'm going to play the very first song I ever wrote. It's called Cinnamon in My Coffee. And whenever I started playing shows, I was doing a lot of homework in bars. I went to college at 16 and did 300 shows a year while taking an 8 a.m. calculus class. So I was kind of known for drinking coffee and doing homework in bars. And I fell in love with the wrong person. C sharp for sure. 100% sure.
We met for lunch one cold winter day. Oh, new love when you watch what you say. He had me promise not to watch his first bite. Later I learned it was quite a sight. I wore a ring on the wrong finger, so he asked if I was wed. Engaged in conversation with leftovers for days. The waiter never thought we'd leave, but at least he knew he'd pay. I learned the hard way, things aren't always what they seem. But please your ears, then break your heart without even a blink. But please, please, please remember, dear, nothing lasts forever. I don't regret it since it's over, that I fell in love with a stranger who put cinnamon in my coffee. what they seem. Please your ears, then break your heart without even a blink. But please, please, please remember, dear, nothing lasts forever. I don't regret it since it's over. But I fell in love with a stranger who put cinnamon in my coffee.
Thank you. That was the very first song I ever wrote. So I'm going to play a pretty recently written song called You Had Your Dance. This is one of the 3 that I'm planning to get out as a new single this year. So long, I fell in love with someone I barely knew. My mama used to call, she told me time to move along. I couldn't listen 'cause I saw the best in you. I used to tell my family when you said you loved me, I told them everything I thought you'd know. By now, you had your chance to love me. You had your dance and left me. Now that I'm over you, you're coming back around. Just like you to reminisce. Was there something that I've missed? When you held me, I always felt alone. I used to tell my family when you said you loved me, I told them everything I thought you'd know by now. You had your chance to love me. You had your dance and left me. Now that I'm over you, you're coming back around. But all my friends know what you said that night. There's nothing left to say to put us back in time. All my friends know what you said that night. There's nothing left to say to put us back in time. There is nothing left to say. There is nothing left to say. I used to tell my family when you said you loved me, I told them everything I thought you'd know by now. You had your chance to love me. You had your dance and left me. Now that I'm over you, you're coming back around. Thank you so much. All right, let me tune this thing. This next song is called Fades Away, and I released this on my very first record. But it's kind of a fun one.
try my best to keep my feet on the ground. Walk with me, but take your time. Please just show me that you're mine. And I still not fade away. I know you'll be here to stay. I wonder how we went at all. Just pass us by. How I miss the way you smile when you look at me, man, that's been a while. The world around me just disappears. I've never felt this way, my dear. And I still not fade away. I know you'll be here to stay. I wonder how we went at all. Just pass us by. And I still not fade away. I know you'll be here to stay. I wonder how we went at all. Just pass us by. Thank y'all so much for listening today. My name is Ashtyn Barbaree, and this is Cody Lucas. And thank you so much to the Fayetteville Public Library for inviting us here today and also having such a cool facility. I love our library so much. We're so lucky to have it. And I love being from Fayetteville, so thank you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon, and thanks for coming to spend some time with us. It's really sweet. Thank you so much.